Good day, everyone. One of the ways that the church suggests that we grow in our spiritual life is through personal prayer. And the classic definition of prayer, with which many of us are familiar, is that prayer is the raising of our minds and hearts to God. Most of the time, I think we are pretty good with raising our minds intellectually, but sometimes we don't excel in raising our hearts in an effective way. Prayer is ultimately about love, not only insight. It is meant to deepen the relationship we have with God to a close friendship, mutually touched by affection and understanding. St. John of the Cross says that friendship is a question of attaining boldness with each other. When we have touched each other's lives deeply, we can be bold with each other. We can then ask each other for help, ask for each other's presence without needing an excuse, share a feeling, share an insight, etc. The object of prayer is precisely to try to attain this boldness with God. To reach this kind of trust, it is then not so much having beautiful thoughts about God, but rather, as the writer B. Michel says and suggests, that too often in prayer we say things to ourselves that we should be saying to God. He says that when we go to prayer, what we most need is to ask for God's voice within us saying, I love you. Nothing would heal us more, and our very capacity to love depends upon this. The first words from Jesus in John's Gospel are, what are you searching for? Jesus gives us the answer himself at the end of the Gospel, early on the morning of the resurrection. Mary Magdalene has been searching for Jesus. When she finds him, she doesn't recognize him. Jesus asks, who are you searching for? Then he gives the answer by calling her name, Mary. In the end, that is what we are all searching for. We need to listen to hear God say our names affectionately. Yes, a cure for our restlessness and bitterness is hearing God call us by name and to hear him say, I love you. Experiencing this requires us to pause frequently and to try to listen to God's voice within us. Have a blessed week.